Hello Darts Nutz, welcome to Darts Review channel. So I'm going to be reviewing another set from the recent shot launch, and this time it's another Warrior dart, and these are the Ore. Now the last ones that I reviewed were the Ta-Aha, and this is called the Ore, which is also part of the Ta-Aha weapon, which is a close combat spear. According to this it says Ore describes the feathered tufted decoration on a Ta-Aha's collar, a weapon Maori have crafted over the generations. And once again, it's got that laser etching kind of tattoo on the barrel, which is designed by the master carver Ware Thompson. And like I say, the Warrior range has always been quite a favourite of mine, simply because it's quite a unique looking dart, especially with that kind of tattoo etched on it. And there have been some really nice models in the range, so another two good additions to the range, so let's check them out. So I'm reviewing the 23 gram version, the 90% tungsten. They're also in 22, 24 and 26 gram in steel tip, 18 and 20 gram in soft tip, and once again the retail for what is quite reasonable, £59.95. So as usual, come in the Shot slimline cardboard packaging, and I think that's probably to do with the theme, which is kind of the feather. And again on the back you got the little info about the idea behind the darts, and inside, if I can get it open, we've got a foam inlay holding everything in place, and the darts come supplied with the tow in between carbon stems, and you've got a set of the small standard shape flights again with the tribal kind of a Maori pattern tattoo, and pre-slotted for the stem rings, and another nice looking barrel. So that's what you get. That's fitted with a black coated point, and it's a front weighted style barrel. As you can see, you've got a slightly tapered nose, and then it kind of goes parallel, and then a kind of angled in section, and then tapering on the rear part. But once again, it's got that nicely laser etched pattern, and as you can see, you got like the feather effect there. Really quite nice again. Yeah, it looks like it's kind of got like a knife edge style ring grip. Don't think it's quite as grippy as the Ta-Aha, but it's still got a decent level of grip. And I think for anyone who's like a mid to rear gripper, or gripping around there, again it kind of has that comfortable sitting the fingers feel. But it may well be a nice one for many front grippers. So once again, I'm looking forward to trying it. And I think the grip pattern is basically the same all the way. You got like normal ring grips, then those kind of knife edged. Some, is it slightly beveled? With the pattern on it, it's a bit hard to tell sometimes because it makes your eyes a little bit funny. But we'll see it better in the close-up just now. But yeah, once again, really nicely done. Like I say, I think it's a good idea, the laser etching, for giving some character to the dart, but I mean, it doesn't really massively alter the grip. It just has a slightly dry feel to it because of the way it's been etched, but how long it lasts is another matter. That's just a piece of the box stuck to it. And there's the in-between tow carbon stems and the small standard flights. So as you can see, it's got a tapered nose, which has got a mix of ring and groove style grip, and again you've got that laser etched pattern on it, like a feather style. And then these sections here, it's quite an interesting grip. I couldn't quite see it properly before, but now in the super close look, it's like a set of double rings, but a kind of a tooth-edged ring grip. So quite interesting style of grip. And then it's like a mix of that and various width rings as you move along. And then as the barrel gets thinner on the rear, You got the same style again, just mixed together, and also as you can see you've got that feather pattern etched all the way along. So there you go, that's the super close look at the Shot Warrior or darts. Darts fit with a black coated 30mm point. There's the tapered nose, which is kind of like a ring grip style, 6mm, and then you've got a mix of kind of normal thin rings and some slightly wider ring and groove, and then those kind of double rings with the knife almost like a tooth edge, kind of like beveled in the middle. So interesting grip, that 18mm for that, and then you've got a sloping ring 2mm, and then kind of the same ring style grip again on the rear, 20mm, length 46mm, wide is 7.2mm. That's 23.13 grams. 23.13 grams again, and 23.13 grams, so perfectly matched weighted, and full setup 24.72 grams. Here's the balance with nothing attached and with the supplied setup, and this is the balance with medium in between short nylon stems and standard flights. Probably just slightly above medium, maybe 6 at most. Alright, let's give them a throw and see how they go. But before I go on, I mentioned that in the intro they were called OR, and since then I've seen on social media that it's not pronounced that way, so I'll have a stab at it, but I don't really know if I'm going to get it right. But from what I've read, it looks like it's pronounced away, which is what we say in the northeast anyway. Away, man. Away in. Like I say, I probably pronounced it wrong, but anyway, I tried. Yes. It's definitely got a nice front balance to it, but I was expecting that anyway with the shape of the dart, and it's a chunky front section again, something I actually prefer. Oh, that one's just above on the wire. Actually feels quite nice to throw. The grip is not as grippy as the Tartar. It's more of a subtle grip, but it's not like slippy, and it's not too sticky. It's just got like a subtle grippiness, but it kind of reminds me of something, but I just can't think what it is. Got another treble, but yeah, it actually feels rather nice with my front grip. So just for the sake of trying it, I'll try it around the mid part, but you're kind of like going onto the taper there, so you're going from the wide straight part into the narrow part, so whether that may affect some people and feel weird, I don't know, but I'll try it anyway from there. May not be the best part to hold it like, but yeah, one more try from there. Doesn't feel as nice holding it there as it does from the front, but anyway, give it another try. Treble 5 champion. Yeah, I'm not so sure people who are going to grip around the middle would probably like it, but I suppose if you're just in front of there, you'll be still on the wide chunky part, so you'll probably be more settled with your grip there. But we'll try it from the rear. So as I mentioned before, it does actually sit in the fingers quite nice, holding it on the rear part, but it really depends if you like a front weighted style as well. It feels a little bit better to throw from there though than it did from the mid bit. Give it another try. Actually felt okay that. I'll have to have it one more try because it feels as if I'm almost getting the hang of it there. Oh, a bit too flat. One more try. I'm determined to get it going through the air a bit straighter. Just getting the right feel of it basically. It sits in the fingers nice, but like I say, it's not my natural grip position, so that one went through the air really smooth but not on target. That one was probably the better one, but yeah, I actually think for rear grippers it might be quite nice. Like I say, if you like a front weighted style, it does feel comfortable in the fingers there, but overall the grip itself, it's quite subtle, but it's not like a slippy grip and it's not overly sticky or anything, so probably maybe slightly above medium. The laser etching on this one is a little bit, I don't know what you would say, less coverage on the barrel than it was on the Taha. And because of that, I think that the other ones had a kind of like a dry feel. And I think that's just down to the laser etching kind of burning into the tungsten and creating that cinder effect. Just a second. What's up, Misty? You want to come in here? How are we then? Yeah. She's probably heard a firework go off, so she's knocking on the door. She gets dead nervous with all the fireworks. I wish they'd ban the things. But in terms of the darts, it's very nice for a front gripper. Nice feeling front balance. If you don't need too much grip, but you still need a little bit of grip, it's kind of in that Goldilocks zone area, and probably quite a nice one for rear grippers as well. So there you go, another nice one for the Warrior range. And again, nice that they've kept the price fairly reasonable at £59.95, and obviously it's probably takes a little bit more work to do with the laser etching on the tattoo thing. So there you go. I'll leave you with the gallery so you can have a better look at them, and I'll see you on the next one. Happy darting.